very nutritious Methi Dal. Let me show you how I prepare it. Half cup Toor Dal, half cup split Moong Dal, add about 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. To flavor the dal really well, use about half a teaspoon of whole garam masala, 4 garlic cloves, 2 medium-sized tomatoes. Turn on the gas, close the lid and take about 2 to 3 pressure whistles, and I'm going to keep the heat on medium-high. These are methi leaves and they come frozen, and it looks something like this. It looks like cubes, and I'm going to use about 4 cubes today for making the methi dal. So let it just thaw while the dal is cooking and we'll come back to it. For tadka, I'm going to use maybe 2 tablespoons of ghee. Along with that, I will use some cumin seed, 2 dry red chilies. I have here about 2 cloves of garlic, 2 green chilies, half of an onion. For garnish, I'm going to use fresh coriander leaves. Here the pressure cooker has settled, it's cooled down, and I'm opening it right now as we speak. And you can see how nicely the dal has cooked with the garlic and tomatoes. Now just give it a rough mash, just use the ladle, just use the side of the vessel and just give it a little bit of a mash. And especially the garlic, you need to mash it down so it doesn't come in the mouth as a whole piece. Now let me prepare the tadka and I'm going to add it here. Whenever you prepare the tadka, use the stems of the coriander in the tadka so that it gives a very nice flavor, and use the leaves for a garnish. Saute these, and you don't want them to become brown. I'm going to add the methi leaves here and saute it. Methi leaves have to be sauteed a little bit so that it loses a little bit of the bitterness. I'm going to add salt to methi here. I've covered and cooked the methi for about a minute or so. I don't want it to char. So whenever there's methi, I add a little bit of Aamchur so it gives a little bit of sourness and cuts down from the bitterness that it has. Along with that, 1 teaspoon of coriander seed powder, and along with that, I'll add half a teaspoon of chili powder. The chilies I've added today are pretty spicy. I'm just adding very little here. Mix this well. You don't want it to brown or char in any way possible. It's a very well flavored dal and goes excellent with rice, jeera rice, or with some nice paratha. So mix it like so. And now I'm going to pour the dal in here. Check for seasoning at this point in time. Dilute it to the desired consistency you like. Since I'm going to serve it with some plain white rice, I'm keeping it a little loose like this. If you're going to serve it with roti, you can keep it a little more thick. Allow this to come to 1 rolling boil, and I'm going to turn off the gas, and this dal will be ready to serve. Garnish with fresh coriander leaves, and this dal is ready to serve. I'm going to serve it and show you how. Take some hot rice, serve with some fried fish or aloo sabji or whichever kind of a hot and spicy curry that you like. Take a generous portion of methi dal with the rice, and along with this have a dollop of ghee on it. Especially if you're giving it to children, definitely give it with ghee. Enjoy this on a nice cold day. This is a great lunch option and it will keep you very full.